Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you and welcome to my channel Sumeet Maru. Here I am there with our next MCQ session on house property. So it's the first session on house property. Tomorrow we'll have the second session on house property and that's it would be there. Day after tomorrow we are going to start with the salary. So today in MCQ session of house property we are going to learn firstly all about house property and the things like we'll do MCQ and we'll revise. That's what we are going to do. So come on, quickly open your browser, type joinmyquiz.com, put the code 675783 and start answering with me and participate in the quiz. Okay, so I'm waiting for you. Come on, come quickly guys. The code for today's quiz is 675783. A very good evening all of you. So I'll be waiting for around 3 to 4 minutes so you all can join and then we'll quickly start with the house property. So today we are starting with the first head of income, that is house property. As you already know, this 4 or 5 heads of income are the most prominent one and the most tested, or you can say for the maximum marks they have been tested in your income tax paper. Okay, let me open the quiz page. So we have 3 people with us. Swaroop, student. Who is student? Why don't you put your name here? And Ruchita. Everyone, all others who are live on YouTube, quickly go on joinmyquiz.com. Put the code 675783 so you can quickly join the session which you are going to start right in 2 minutes time. Hello Lekna, Shubha, Raya. Okay, let's start a 1 minute timer and then we'll start with our session as well. So you got around 50 seconds to join it. Join it quickly and then we'll start with the session. By the who is the student, please say me the name on YouTube live at least. Okay, last 20 seconds to start the session. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. So now let's start with the session and here comes the first question in front of you. Under the head of house property, dash dash is taxable. The options are income from building, income from land and building apparento, none of the above. As always, the starting question is quite simple for you. Good evening, Abhishek. So the right answer is yes, almost everyone given the correct answer. Income from land and building apparento. There should be a land and also there should be a building attached to this. Okay, then and then only it will be going to be taxable under the head income from house property. Next question, question number 2. House property means dash dash. Yes, example of the house property, and income from the same is going to be taxable under the head income from house property. Yes, come on, quickly answer everyone. So that answer is all of the above. Guys, how can you do only, it is such a basic question, आप कैसे mistake कर सकते हो इसमें? Right now we have learned there should be a land and building thereafter. Anything it may be. House doesn't mean only home should be there. There can be office, there can be shop, there can be go down, anything can be there. So please be focused. Next question. अभी ये time पे ऐसे mistake मत करो. Mr. SM is having a plot of land. He has let out this to earn some extra income. Rent from plot of land is taxable under which head? So only plot of land has been given as a rent. Please be very clear where you are clever when you are answering this. Yes, everyone who are live, please join this session by going on joinmyquiz.com and put our code. The code for our today's session is, you can see here, 675783. ऑप्शन नंबर सी. अरे अभी तो हमने पढ़ा है. सी गाइस, तो वॉट एवर इनकम टू गो इन टैक्सेबिलिटी अंडर द हेड इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, द बेसिक थिंग रिक्वायर इज दैट इट शुड बी अ लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग. ओनली लैंड वोंट वर्क, एंड इफ यू हैव सम अर्निंग फ्रॉम ओनली लैंड, that won't be entered into income from house property, that will go in income from other sources. Okay, I said you answer this very cleverly. See, such a basic thing and you are mistaking this at this point of time. That's why MCQ quiz is there. Mr. SM has taken a house on rent and sublet it. Now please remember, sublet किया मैंने, किसी और से rent पे लेके किसी और को दिया है. Income from such house to Mr. SM is taxed under which head? Subletting of house property is there. I have taken it on rent and I given it to someone else on rent. Yes. And the answer is option B, income from house property. Now good, maximum you are going correct answer. Subletting की income आपकी हमेशा income from house property में जाती है. Because for income from house, income from other source में आती है. Because for income from house property, you should be the owner of the property. For income from house property, SSC must have the ownership of land on which such building stand. क्या land की भी ownership जरूरी है? या सिर्फ building की रही तो भी चलेगा? Please remember the day one of the chapter. Options, true or false? Yes, answer quickly. Okay, and the right answer is it's absolutely फॉल्स. लैंड की ओनरशिप जरूरी नहीं है, हाउस प्रॉपर्टी की ओनरशिप जरूरी है. गाइस प्लीज गेट रिफ्रेश्ड. सी, for taxable or income of house property, two things were necessary. If you remember my PPT, first is there should be a land and building apparent, and you should be the owner of that. It's not necessary that you should be the owner of the land. Even if you are owner of your flat, your own building, it's more than enough. Please remember this. It's okay if you are doing mistake here. Hello Vishal, I'm great. Vishal, even you can join this MCQ session. Just go on this site and put the code and you can be there with us. For income from house property, SSC must have the ownership of such house property in. So to tax this income in this house property, in which time you should be the owner of the same. In the assessment year, in the previous year, in the financial year, or you do not need to be owner at all. विशाल लिंक नहीं है, आप सिर्फ ये साइट पे जाइए, just type this join my quiz on your any of the browser and put this code, you will join us. Okay, so right answer is option 2. You should be the owner in the previous year. Absolutely correct. Very good. गड़बड़ क्यों कर रहे हो? एक सही एक गलत, एक सही एक गलत. Question number 7 is right in front of you. House property with disputed title of ownership. Income will be assessed in the hands of. So now house property is there. You are getting a rent, but the title of ownership is not clear yet. दो भाई में झगड़ा चल रहा है. तो इसके ऊपर ये इनकम किसके हाथ में टैक्सेबल होगी? Something new we are learning. That's why these sessions are meant. Come on, last 10 seconds to answer. And the right answer is it's on department. Now see, in this case, अब समझो दो भाइयों में झगड़ा चल रहा है. But house तो rent पे दिया हुआ है. It is an earning. They are earning income. So it's upon department from whom they have to take the tax. And then whenever the decision of the court or their fight gets over, whoever will be the actual owner, the tax they will tax to him. Okay. So this is how it happens. Next question. Question number 8. For income from house property, SSC must search house property for any purpose other than. So like there should be a dash dash. I'm sorry, the question is quite you can say vague. Okay, answer is business and profession, but this question is vague. I will just disqualify this question only because the blanks were not given properly, so we'll just avoid this. Next question. Question number 9 is there in front of you. The annual value of house property held as stock in trade is. Annual value of house property held as stock in trade is. Tax under PGBP, tax under income from house property nil for 2 years till the end of the financial year when the completion certificate was received. There was amendment last year into this part. If I have a house property, if I am a builder and my house property is stock in trade, then in this case, where what will be the annual value of this house property? Sorry. Our answer is option D. Now see guys, say I am a builder. There was also amendment to this. I am a builder. I have made say 10 flats. 5 flats I have sold. 5 flats are lying with me. So it is said that from the end of the completion certificate year in which you got the completion certificate, from the end of that financial year up to 2 years, you can treat this property as self-occupied. Okay. Thereafter, it will be treated as deemed to be let out. Once again, I am repeating. From the end of the financial year when you get the completion certificate, up to 2 years, you can treat it as self-occupied. Thereafter it will be treated as deemed to be let out. So option B and C were the correct answer. Very good. The one who are given this. SM Limited constructed staff quarters and let out and received rent 7.5 lakh. Is taxable as. So I have constructed a staff quarter and let it out and received 7.5 lakh as an income. This will be taxed under which head? Staff quarters मतलब मेरे बिजनेस के लोगों के लिए मैंने घर बनाया है. Yes. Shriram asked at the end, not an issue. And answer is income from business. Guys, now see, when it is said that it is been made for staff quarters, मतलब आपने आपके business के लोगों के लिए बनाया है. Okay, if someone else would have made for someone other staff quarter than PGB than HP, it's right. But here you have made it for your business staff, and hence the rent received from that is going to be taxable in PGBP, because we have learned that whenever anything is related to PGBP, the first preference will be given to PGBP. Okay, next question. See, today you are doing mistakes, but it's fine. The more you mistake, the more you are going to learn here. Composite rent of let out house property is taxable under which head? Composite rent. Composite rent means furniture as well as flat. ऐसे रेंट कहाँ पे टैक्सेबल होगा? No bifurcation. Furniture as well as what we say, the house property is given on rent. Yes. Answer is option D. Okay, see here, if bifurcation is given, then it's fine. The rent on furniture will go under income from other source, the rent of property will go under income from house property. But if bifurcation is not given, it will always go under income from other sources, because you are renting furniture as well as house property. Clear, everyone? Next question. The municipal valuation is 30,000, actual rent is 25,000, fair rent is 36,000 and standard rent is 28,000. Gross annual value is, yes, what is your GAV here? Option number D, 20,000. Very good. Municipal value or fair rent, whichever is higher, subject to standard rent or actual rent, then whichever is higher. So it's absolutely correct. That is your 20,000. Very good. Next question. Where standard rent is not applicable, GAV shall be higher of. Standard rent दिया ही नहीं गया आपको, so GAV will be higher of what, guys? Yes. AR is actual rent, guys. Everyone who are online, please answer quickly. Only 10 seconds are remaining. question here the right answer is municipal value or fair rent, whichever is higher, and then obviously it is going to be compared by AR as well, because here they have asked you the final GAV, not only expected rent. So option C is the most appropriate answer. Next question, question number 14. There are around 30 questions. Municipal value 45,000, fair rent 50,000, standard rent 48,000, actual rent 44,000 for 11 months. 1 month was vacancy. So here also the vacancy loss is there. So answer it very carefully. Check करना आपको expected rent in comparison with actual rent plus vacancy rent. If this is higher, hero ही बनेगा main actor, and if this is higher, then the villain will be there. Yes. Even if it is equal, then hero is going to be the main actor. If you remember, expected rent comparison with actual rent plus vacancy rent. If right side is higher, actual rent is your GAV. Come on, quickly answer. Everyone who are online, please try to answer in the series. Okay. And the right answer is option number C, 44,000. How come? Municipal value or fair rent, whichever is higher, subject to standard rent, that comes to 48,000. That is your expected rent. Actual rent is 44,000 plus 4,000 vacancy rent. As RHS is more, so only actual rent will be your GAV. Absolutely correct answer C. Next question. Everyone who are online, please go to this site, join my quiz, put this code and come up with your live on a live quiz. If actual rent received is less than expected rent due to vacancy, then GAV equals to. That means if actual rent plus vacancy is more than expected rent, तो क्या होगा GAV? Yes, Vishal, right now I am taking this MCQ series daily at 9 to 10. Not full class, but MCQ series I am taking this right now. Very good, everyone has answered this. And the right answer is actual rent. See, यहाँ पे बोला गया है actual rent plus vacancy loss is more than expected rent. So actual rent is going to be your GAV. Very simple. Next question. In case of self-occupied property, deduction of municipal taxes is self-occupied property है, क्या municipal tax का deduction मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा? For a self-occupied property, very simple answer. And then come for the MCQ to take the maximum benefit of this. And the right answer is no deduction available. Why? Because for self-occupied property, the NAV is direct nil. So municipal tax का कोई सवाल ही नहीं है. Next question. Question number 17. Treatment of unrealized rent for determining income from house property. Unrealized rent, rent आपको नहीं मिल पा रहा है. To be deducted from expected rent, to be deducted from actual rent, to be deducted under section 24, to be deducted from both. Unrealized rent, if the rule 4 conditions are satisfied, we deduct it from where? That's what you have to say. The right answer is absolutely B, correct. Shall be deducted from actual rent. Next question, question number 18. rent is allowed as a deduction from. अरे same question आ गया वापस. No, it's correct. I think it's same question. Come on, quickly answer. अब तो कोई गलत आंसर मत देना. Swaroop, Shreya, Hari are not answering. Come on, answer quickly. Very good. Option number D. Next question. Question number 19. Municipal taxes are deducted from. Yes, simple question again. आप आपके म्युनिसिपल टैक्स कहाँ से डिडक्ट करते हो? And the right answer is GAV. Very good. On payment basis. Perfect. Next question. Question number 20. Municipal taxes to be deducted from GAV should be paid by tenant, paid by owner, accrued, none of the above. Part 2 of house property on the same time 9 to 10 p.m. Right answer is absolutely correct. It should be paid by the owner during the previous year. Question number 21. Tax paid to foreign local authority is deductible if अगर अपने फॉरेन की कोई हाउस प्रॉपर्टी है ऑन विच यू अर्न इनकम एंड यू पे टैक्स टू द लोकल अथॉरिटी विल बी डिडक्टेड इफ एंड इफ लेट टू आंसर. क्या आपके यहाँ पे लेट आ रहा है क्विज? बोथ एंड बी. वेरी परफेक्ट. इट शुड बी पेड एज वेल एज टीडीएस मस्ट बी डन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 22. म्युनिसिपल टैक्स शैल नॉट इंक्लूड हाउस टैक्स, स्कैवेंजिंग टैक्स. Scavenging is the sewage tax, you can say, type of state government tax or water tax. What should be not included in municipal tax, or I can say on what among these four you won't get a deduction? आंसर इज स्टेट गवर्नमेंट टैक्स. सारी चीज आपकी चलेगी. स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का जो टैक्स रहेगा इस पे आपको डिडक्शन, यू वोंट गेट इट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 23. SSC has two house property, self occupied, two two house property which are self-occupied. Benefit of annual value nil will be in respect of yes. So if they have two house property which are self-occupied, the benefit of nil NAV is available only and only for what? Yes. And the right answer is option A, both the properties. That's the amendment. That was amendment 2-3 years back. Next question, question number 24. Just 5 to go. That's it. Fair rent is 1.5 lakh. Standard rent is 1.2 lakh. Actual rent is 1.3 lakhs. Municipal taxes paid for last 7 years in this previous year is 1 lakh. What is your NAV? They have asked you NAV. Yes. What's your NAV, guys? And the right answer is none of the above. Because see, 1.5 lakh or 1.2 lakh, the ceiling is 1.2 lakh, but actual rent is 1.3 lakh. So GAV is 1.3 lakh, 1 lakh 30,000. You paid municipal taxes 1 lakh deducted, so NAV is only 30,000, and that's not mentioned in the option. That was the clever thing here. So option D is the right answer here. Question number 25. Fair rent is 1.2 lakh is vacant throughout the previous year. Municipal taxes paid is 20,000. Its NAV is what? Property throughout the year vacant thing. Don't forget that. Okay, and the right answer is option D, 20,000 negative. Guys, when the property is vacant throughout the year, all loss is due to vacancy. Hence, NAV is going to be nil, GAV is going to be nil. But you paid 20,000 as municipal valuation, municipal taxes, so NAV becomes negative 20,000. So option D was the most correct answer here. Question number 26. सब लोग गलत हो गए थे यहाँ पर. Maximum deduction of interest on borrowed capital for self-occupied house property shall be: loan was taken on 15/12/1999 for construction purpose. Pay attention on date. गड़बड़ में आंसर मत देना. It's really very important. The right answer is 2 lakhs rupees. How come, sir? Array, it's after 1/4/1999, not before 1/4/1999. If it would be before 1/4/1999, then the limit of 30,000 would be there. Hence, I've said you be very, very cautious when you are answering MCQ and read all the options given there. Question number 27. Last third question for today. Rent is 20,000, municipal value is 15,000, fair rent is 21,000, standard rent is 18,000, municipal tax paid is 5,000. What is your net annual value? Yes, it's per month given, and municipal taxes per annum given. Pay attention to everything. And the right answer is very good. सभी ने सही आंसर दिया है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, पहला क्वेश्चन है जहां सबने सही आंसर दिया है. थैंक यू सो मच. रेंट इज 20,000, म्युनिसिपल वैल्यू 15,000, फेयर रेंट 21,000, स्टैंडर्ड रेंट 18,000, म्युनिसिपल टैक्स पेड 5,000. वैकेंसी फॉर 2 months. नाउ से व्हाट इज एनएवी? यस, and the right answer is option number A, 1,95,000. Okay, because your expected rent is not higher, your actual rent is higher, so in that way actual rent will be only there, and then you will deduct the 5,000 for the municipal taxes paid. And as it was given only for 10 months, so GAV comes to 2 lakhs. 2 months तो vacant था ना, so 10 months का rent आएगा 2 lakhs minus 5,000 is your vacant, what do we say, municipal taxes paid, and NAV comes to 1,95,000. Very good. Last question for today. Self-occupied for full year, municipal value 15,000, fair rent 21,000, standard rent 18,000, municipal taxes paid 5,000 per annum. What is NAV? ये जो गलत देगा ना, मैं सो पक्का आपके मम्मी पापा को फोन लगा के आपको धोने तो पक्का बोलने वाला हूँ. For sure your parents are going to hit you if you answer this wrong. The reason behind that would be I, for sure. That's it. Answer is nil. Why? Because it is self-occupied, guys. Self-occupied NAV is always nil. ये दो जो बदमाश थे ना, दो इधर दो उधर, देख लेना आप लोग. Okay, that's it for today. Here we end our session. Let's see who are the topper for today. The toppers are Shriram is the first with 62% accuracy, still very low. Second is Lekna and third is Shubha. Okay, that's very good. Best of luck. किसने सबसे लास्ट आंसर किसने गलत दिया था, मुझे वो देखना है. It was Vishal, it was Abhishek, it was Raya and it was Basavraj. देखना आपको पक्का मार मिलने वाली है. Okay, anyways, that's end of our today's session. We'll continue our, what we say, our session tomorrow for part 2 of house property, where the questions difficulty is going to increase a bit. So better you be prepared tomorrow, or else you are again giving the wrong answers. So that's it for today. If you have any queries, please ask me on your YouTube live. I'm there to answer you. Shriram, please WhatsApp me your queries, as it is of another topic. It's better you just WhatsApp me. I will reply you there. If you have any queries regarding this, please let me know, or else we'll see. Bye bye. Take care. And we'll see tomorrow sharp at 9 back with part 2 of house property. Soon I am going to schedule that, so you can put a reminder. आपको YouTube आपके घर पे आ जाएगा याद दिलाने के लिए कि आपका सेशन चालू होने वाला है. Okay? Yes, Shriram asked you doubt on WhatsApp. That's it. Thank you so much then. I hope it seems that no one has any doubt. Yes. किसी को डाउट है तो प्लीज आस्क मी ऑन योर यूट्यूब लाइव. इट्स ओपन एट माय स्क्रीन हियर. Yes. No doubt. Okay, that's it done. Bye bye. Take care. We'll meet tomorrow.